wind than they had said. A little bit more out of the west than they had said, so I may try my new reefing system on Maine. That car up, and I'm still getting a lot of flutter on the leech of that jib. I'll probably tack here, head in, get a little bit of wind shuffle. That's enough. Sailing off the wind now, headed towards shore. A little too rough out there. I didn't want to put a reef in, although I've got that new reefing system to test. I just didn't feel like doing that. Just sail north and south off the wind, rather beating hard, working hard. And it's a little calmer in here because we got a little bit of a shelter. Point of land over there, and because the wind is southwest, you get a little land shelter from the land. Almost not enough wind. I'll go in a little further before I come about. I'm not going to mount this camera on the bow. I put that bow mount up there, but I'm not going up there. Forgot to put something on. Don't really need it today. Must have put it too far over in the corner and it slid down behind the cushions. Otherwise I would have put that on. My old brain, I can think of Cunningham right now, which I don't have. I can't think of what that is called. Just at Kurt's. Sailing off the wind now. Headed back. Got the boat balanced. Probably up about 10 cranks. I feel the wind on my back. Maybe just to the left, my left shoulder. Probably should have filmed Kurt's house while I was in there. Just to the right of the boat, to the water there. That other gray house. Back off the cliff a little bit more. The hospital. It's calmed down since this morning. Pretty brisk there for a little bit. A little too much for me with the newness of the boat and being single-handed. I just didn't feel like fighting it. And the boat's not stiff. It's not knocked down pretty easy. So this is comfortable. The forestay with that new ring that I put on. That ring. That allows me to use that as a pulley, and I get a lot more tension on the jib stay, on the jib halyard I mean. But the forestay then is so loose that when I was unfurling the jib, it was kept tangling up. So I've got to put a little more tension on that and still be able to hook it up. I want to put my ugly mug in here. Boat's balanced pretty good right now. I haven't had to touch it for 5 minutes. But when it's rough like it was this morning and blowing like it was, there was at least some 4-footers. I'm going 3.4, 3.6, 3.5 right now. Been out for 3 hours. Sailed 7.5 miles. I was only going about a mile an hour in there on shore with curts. Headed downwind at about 1.2 to 1.5. Wind's kind of, that's probably what the wind is. 1.2 to 1.5. A lot different than this morning. We'll see when I get to the lighthouse. I might sail behind the break wall and come up the other way. I'm not sure. See how I feel. You can see all the smoke from the fires in Oregon and Washington. I don't know if it shows up on the camera, but you can see that the sky's kind of blue over here. The sky is kind of blue over here. As we on the horizon, there's smoke, and if we look back this way, all that haze, that's all smoke. Excuse me. You can look up and see the sky's blue above. That might have been my wife trying to call me, so I better check the phone. A little puff of air coming inside the break wall. I sat out there for about 15 minutes, just kind of bouncing around. But, ate my ravioli, rinsed the can out, take it home and recycle it. Camera out again because there were so many birds on the pier. Big black buzzard. 10 minutes later, this is what we got. Rail in. I'll taste of it before I go back. Alright, I'm gonna put away. My hands are full. Like I said, my hands are full.